All right, so last night, before I went to bed, I designed something and I printed it out, and I put it together today. And as you can see, my spacebar is sort of working. One side works a little bit better than the other. I think it's just this is a new wire, and I don't know if I just need to fix the bend a little bit. See, this side goes down nice and parallel, and then this one doesn't. I think that's just because they're a little, one's a little bit tilted one way more one way than the other. And I actually have a way that I'm planning on fixing that too. So see the tolerance for the little stem there? It's a little too much. There's a little too much wiggle room up and down, and I need to reduce that. I mean, I'll basically just squish the hole a little bit. You see, I didn't do that great a job with this wire. It's a little wibbly wobbly. But I wanted to point out that I was able to fix the stuck down problem by putting these little magnets here, and I put a little bar. You can see it under there, and it just slides in friction fit around the cherry stem. I haven't just tested it with square stems, but that's what I built it against. And I think I can actually just turn this into something like I can just extend the regular stem a millimeter and just put a cross-shaped hole in there, and that'll solve that problem rather than have it wrap around this way. It's just a quick and dirty thing to try, but I was able to fix it. Feels good. And what's interesting to me is that it doesn't feel any stronger or more resistant than normal. It still feels really good. And what I think I'm going to try too is so previously I had the magnetic levitation magnet in my little test stem over here, so I had a regular one here, and then through a thin hole just like this I had a magnetic levitation stem, and then another magnet down here that was pushing up against it. And this was a little too squishy, but it was like a mushy feeling switch. It didn't feel that great. But this doesn't feel bad at all. It feels great. It just, when you're holding it down, it just pushes back up a little bit. It's just got a little bit more return force from the very bottom. So what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to try this. I'm going to try that, built into the stem thing again with the magnetic levitation. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the, I'm going to do something like this little bar here, but just a little 45-degree angle bit that sticks out from the stem over the existing magnet and pushes on it. So it's basically going to be a 3-magnet process. The one in the stem that gets magnetic separation, the one here that's just the middle magnet, and then up top I'll have another one just like these that is the same polarity pointing down, so it repulses itself as you bottom out. It's not enough to give it a cushion, which is what when I was originally trying to do, and I think that's the key. It doesn't really cushion it at all. It just provides a bit of a lift when it's all the way down. And I think I want to pursue this a bit.